welcome to What Am I Rolling, a twice-monthly RPG one-shot podcast, hosted by me, Fiona. This is part 2 of our Little Helpers one-shot, so make sure you've listened to the first part before continuing on with this episode. To briefly recap, my friend Anna is playing a lusty elemental fire turtle demon called Big Todd. Big Todd has accidentally been summoned by the good witch Mildred to help her find the perfect date for the upcoming harvest festival in the town of Greenvale. After trying out many medieval dating apps and scourging the town's local pub, the Greasy Duck, for potential would-be lovers, Big Todd seems to have secured the ideal match for their mistress. However, little evil happenings are never too far away, and the night has only just begun. Remember, whenever a demon acts, they must roll 3d6 and add them together. They can use their hideous magic power to roll an extra d6 and then discard the lowest roll, or then add the relevant corruption, deception, or destruction trait if they are acting in a particularly corrupting, deceiving, or destroying way. Any dice showing a 6 is set aside and doesn't count towards the final total. To succeed in a challenging task, the demon must score 10 or more on their roll. On simpler tasks, they may only need to score 8 or more, but on really difficult tasks, they must score 12 or more. If a demon rolls a 6, their actions draw some evil into the world, something small and spiteful. If they roll 2 6s, a major evil manifests itself, and things get a little bit more chaotic. If they roll 3 6s, well, you don't want to roll 3 6s. Little Helpers is a one-page RPG created by game designer Grant Howitt, and is part of the 1 year of one-page RPGs bundle available to buy on the Rowan, Rook and Descartes website. That website is www.rowanrookanddescartes.com. You can also find out more information about Grant's other upcoming projects on Patreon. That's www.patreon.com/GSHowit. And Howat is spelled Howitt. One last thing before we begin. Naturally, there are times in this one-shot where the players and myself, mostly myself, get the rules wrong or forget something plot-wise. Whilst we always endeavour to stick to the rules wherever possible, at the end of the day we all make mistakes, and what matters most is that everyone enjoys themselves. And with all that out of the way, let's get back to the Harvest Festival. So, you managed to get a date for Mildred. She's sort of at the cart just now, like I said, she was hyperventilating, sort of like, oh gosh, it's actually happening, I actually have someone, oh my god. It's that sort of realisation, oh my god, the sun is out, hurrah, and it's like, oh my god, the sun is out. It's that sort of realisation within like a couple of seconds. What would you like to do?
I'm going to check my demon phone again.
Check your demon phone again.
And see if anything else has happened on any of my multiple demon apps.
Okay, so the Yield Facebook, she's got like 600 requests, but they all look very dodgy, like fake.
Acceptable.
But I mean, like...
Oh, it's too late. Accept them all. No, I'm accepting them all.
You're accepting them all? Okay, so I won't make you roll for that. That's pretty easy enough. Yeah, I mean, there's like a couple, like 50 of them are like of the same girl, like looking really sort of like twee, and she gets so many messages as a result, but it's like, hi hun, XOXO, oh, click on this link, I found this funny picture of you, lol, and it's just like, it's all of that.
Excellent. Okay, I'll ignore that. Next one.
You go back to Cinder. Yeah, it looks like all the people that I mentioned before have swiped right. So that's Sylvester, John,
John, Patrick, David and Chris.
And you look, and Patrick, David and Chris, they're actually 3 brothers from the same...
Oh man! Excellent.
And you have a look more at their profile, and you see that their last name is McGann.
McGann.
And the McGann brothers, they are going to perform. They are actually part of the band. So the McGann band that's playing tonight at the Harvest Festival.
Excellent. I'm going to send them all the same message that says, can't wait to see you perform tonight. Look for me in the crowd.
Excellent.
Wink.
Wink.
Kiss.
Excellent. No response yet. You assume that they're still finished off their day.
Yeah.
Do you want to send a message to Sylvester?
Sure.
Actually, I'd say he's already sent you a message.
Oh!
He says, saw you looking great coming in the town today.
Oh my god.
Winky face, aubergine, and then, sorry, mistyped. And he's like, I hope you'll save a dance for me on the Harvest Festival dance floor. You know, and then a couple of winky faces and a smoochy face.
He's confident for a
mature
gentleman with wiry, big hair.
Mm-hmm. Think Professor Wheato, like that sort of like...
Oh my god. Okay.
Christopher Lloyd type character, yeah. Put it this way, are you really
Not
attached
gonna
to Mildred? Don't be like, feel sorry for Mildred. Would Big Todd feel sorry for Mildred?
I'm not going to put all my eggs in one basket, so I guess I'll send him a message back.
Oh, yeah?
Saying, I'll meet you at the festival, aubergine. Then just a winky face and just leave it.
You get a message back instantly.
Oh wait, should it have been a peach? I don't know, I'm too old for this. Peach.
You could just put any random emoji.
Aubergine, peach, droplet.
You get back instantly.
Disgusted by myself.
Get back instantly, say, can't wait, and there's like a hand sort of clapping sort of emoji and a big smiley face on that one. And then like a couple of images of like a couple of emojis of like witches and brooms and like I think you just think he's just playing for time now.
Okay, I'm just gonna shut that off and tell Mildred I've got at least another date.
Do you say who with or just
Nope.
You spoke to John afterwards and he said he'd go on another date with me.
No.
Oh.
We're spreading our options. So there's other people that would like to date you.
Oh. Well, I'm sure you know what you're doing. You were, like, recommended for the job in the demonic Yelp book, so...
I mean...
You got, like, 4.5 screams out of 5, so...
Excellent. It's what I'm good at. Yeah. Lust is what I'm good at.
Well, I guess now, I already have the dress, but I probably need the shoes, and do you think I need some makeup? Do you think I should do something with my hair and some jewellery? Oh, I should have bought some jewellery from John. And she sort of is overthinking things, are getting really worked up.
I mean, number one, you don't have any money, so...
Oh, could you help with that?
Sure.
I mean...
I must get a wage, right? For my demonic deeds.
I mean...
4.5 screams out of 5... on demonic Yelp.
I mean, you could.
Wait, where's my buddy that I summoned?
We'll get to that in a second. Sorry, my bad. I mean, you don't have money on you, but there are other people's money around you.
There is other people's money. That is a very good point.
Or you could just go, cut out the middle person and just steal.
True. Very true.
Or, as you were thinking about, you could see if you can get one of your demon friends to come and help you.
They can steal, and then I'm not attached to it at all.
They could try and steal, or they could... The thing is that they are not going to be seconded, through the various bonds and stuff. As a demonic familiar, you know that you are contracted to fulfil this witch's mission, which is to find the date and make sure the date goes smoothly at the Harvest Festival. If you summon your friend, it'll be for at least one big purpose, and that's to you... for doing something, and you have to
so helping me out isn't just...
Put it this way, the demon won't be able to stay all night. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like a one-off sort of deal.
I'll save my summoning for a bit then.
Mm-hmm.
And then we will go shop stealing. Let's go shopping.
Okay. Let's go shopping. Oh. Are you just doing a quick snatch and grab, or are you going to carefully...
We need to pick a good one. There's no point stealing if it's the wrong one.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to go find... We'll start with shoes.
Start with shoes, yeah. I mean, you're looking around the marketplace. There are places that obviously sell shoes. There's obviously the very fancy upmarket.
We're going there.
I was going to say there's also people wearing shoes that you...
I'm just going to rob someone. Is there anyone really fancy looking?
Looking around, the fanciest person that catches your eye is a really tall sort of half-elven woman who's sort of like very long, flowing, sort of dark hair coming down to sort of her midriff. Even though it's the Harvest Festival and it's quite warm, she's sort of bundled up and she's got like big furry sort of like coat on with a muff holding her hands. But you see the shoes she's wearing are fucking divine. They look like as if the best gnome and dwarf craftsman have sort of chiseled these out of like pure diamond, basically. Okay.
Mildred, go stand next to that elf woman and see if your feet sizes are the same.
She sort of does.
Look nonchalant.
Because you did that as an afterthought, I need you to do 3
No!
Yeah, you... Okay, so that is a 10...
9! That's a
9 total, yeah. She catches your words. She does try. Mildred's not particularly nonchalant.
She's weird enough that people don't get it.
She goes, and she sort of leans over. The elven woman catches her and she goes, I am so terribly sorry, but... Oh my god, your shoes are amazing! And does that sort of thing that we do with girls, like, I don't want to bother you or anything, but you look fucking amazing, oh my god. And the elven woman sort of politely sort of, oh thank you, yes, my husband bought these for me. Oh my god, you must tell me where you got them. So sort of blah 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 blah. But the elven woman is, half-elven woman is thoroughly distracted.
Right, I'll steal her shoes then. And if I can, the coat and muff.
3d6 for me, please. I'll tell you now.
The devil comes, can he help?
This is a hard difficulty. You need to get 12. Okay, on the dice without rolling sixes.
No sixes.
No, sixes.
Oh wait, I can't roll any sixes and get right.
Yeah.
Come on, 12. That is an 8 and a 6.
Okay, so what evil thing happens in this scenario?
If I can't have her coat, no one can. I'll set her coat on fire.
I think you go to grab her shoes, and she just...
I still don't get the shoes. Oh man.
No, you don't get the shoes.
I was hoping for half.
And your shell, it's just underneath, and it just catches the back of her coat.
I start running.
And it goes to her hair, and then suddenly
I
she's
start running
all
faster.
ablaze. and then she shrieks.
Mildred, help her.
And Mildred's like, oh my god, flames are so in this season. Oh, you know, and just trying to help her, pat her down, and like giving her compliments, but being very awkward about it. And the other people come over to help her, but Mildred gets ushered away. Again, like I said, she's not really, I wouldn't say she's popular, but you get the sense of like, oh my god, Mildred, what has she done? They clearly blame Mildred for this, but they don't tell her, go away. It's like, we've got this Mildred, don't we? She's like, oh, I'm so sorry, I hope she's okay. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
Oh well.
And you're sort of there behind the barrel.
Try number 2. Let's go to the fancy shop.
Okay, so you make your way across town.
I'm not going to go in it though. I'm just going to smash a window and steal the closest shoes.
All right, 3d6 for me then. Excellent. That is a
11.
Yeah, you manage it. No issue.
Excellent.
We've actually the distraction from the half-elven woman being on fire and the alarm still going off at the town hall. I like the idea that it's not even like an electronic alarm; it's a cowbell alarm. Like, blah, 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 blah. Just manage to, I don't know, kick like a panel out. And you grab a pair of, fairly nice sort of Clark shoes, but they look pretty enough. Maybe a nice cream colour, don't you think they'll go nice with the blue dress?
That is fine. Right.
Your flipper just like holding to.
You know what, it'll probably be fine. Let's go home, Mildred. Let's go.
Okay. And she sort of...
I bought you some shoes.
Oh my goodness. And her eyes sort of come up with big tears. Oh, these are so precious. Oh my god, there's just the right colour to go with it.
Try and evaporate her tears away with my flipper.
Really? 3d6. 3d6. There's a 7 and a 6. What bad thing happens to Mildred?
No, does it have to happen to her?
It doesn't happen to her, but I like the idea that as you're breaking your
like
flipper, trying to get rid of
okay,
tears.
I'll probably set her hair on fire, but in that it gives her a nice, choppy, new look.
I like the idea it gives her an ombre effect. Okay, well, fuck it, we'll go with that. So she normally she has like a very long fringe, and you sort of just like, ooh, and then just a bit of flame comes out, and it just, oh my god! But she looks like she's actually had a trim. If anything, she got a free haircut out of this. And she's,
you're welcome.
And she gets a bit of actually some smoky eye as well. Done.
Easiest makeover I've ever had.
Done. But yeah, so she looks different. She looks like she's made up for the night out, but obviously she doesn't have a dress. She has to go back home for that and everything. So.
Yep. We'll go back home and get ready, I guess.
All right. So yeah, you make it out of the town, no problem. I think people are still trying to rush to save like this poor elven woman. Like you turn back and she's just slowly sort of smouldering now. Both
fine.
Literally and figuratively.
She's fine.
So yeah, you manage to make back home to the farmhouse, and Mildred sort of like she's feeling her new hair a little bit, and she goes, right, I best go get ready. She goes up your smartphone, and you get messages back from all the McGann brothers.
Excellent.
Interestingly, they all say the same thing as well.
Oh crap!
Okay. I can't wait to see you tonight. XOXO. I'll be the one on the, and one says drums. The other says like lute. The other one says the Macarenas. I don't know.
Maracas. No, I'll be the one doing the Macarena.
Yeah, actually, that's it. I think that's going to be David. David McGann is the dancer.
Does the Macarena?
Yeah,
I'll put that in my notes.
You better put that in your notes. Who have you got down for the McGann?
Chris, Patrick, and David.
So Chris is the drums. Patrick is the one on the lute. And yeah, David.
It's lute, drums, and dance.
Yeah, interpretive dance.
Was he like the youngest child that the brothers just had to take with them?
Yeah, you gather that from the bio. But yeah, you get those back. So what would you like to do?
All going well, isn't it? Really. Mm. I'm gonna go upstairs and ask Mildred what she thinks of Sylvester.
So she's trying on the dress. Sylvester, oh, That silly dear. He's always trying to... I just get really creep vibes of him. All the girls from the town have all sort of agreed we'd stay away from him. He's a little bit... a bit clingy, and she sort of just hover hands, you know. Why, did you see him today?
Yeah, he just wanted a date.
Oh gosh, I hope you didn't say yes.
No.
Oh.
I'm gonna whip out the phone and be like, sorry, that was my friend, LOL, and send it to Sylvester.
And
crying, laughing face like 4 times.
That's so cruel. I need you to roll me 3d6.
That is kind of cruel. I'm a demon, leave me alone.
Okay,
9.
Okay, you don't hear anything back.
That's fine.
One thing I will say, just to remind you of, it'll probably be more use later to be fair, but you do have your magics as well. So that's the Withering
Can I
Hex.
just use that whenever?
Yeah, you can use it whenever, but obviously you have to say, I'm going to use that magic. And when you do, you can add an extra d6 and then take away one of the lowest ones. So just keep that in mind.
I should have used that for the shoes, huh? Don't shrug at me.
To be fair, I didn't remind you at the time. You had it handled, right?
Sure.
Yeah, so she starts getting ready. If you want, you can roll for... you can try and see if any of your demon friends are available.
I have a feeling I'm going to get run out of town, so I might save my demon friend for that.
Yeah,
can I just check if anyone's free and then be like, I'll tell you later?
Yeah, absolutely. Roll 3d6 for me. So that's a 7. You don't get a response. You post back on the demonic sort of Reddit portals. You get some trolls back going, oh, fucking demon familiar. Maybe get a picture of someone's penis for... You get this all the time being a lusty, and you're like, whatever, too small. Yeah, you do, but you don't hear anything back from any of your friends.
Damn. Okay. All right.
It's still about mid-afternoon just now. Like, you've got a couple of hours before the Harvest Festival.
I'm going to leave Mildred to sort herself out, and I'm going to go back to the town.
Are you going to drive there, or are you going to walk there?
I'm going to drive.
Sweet! Roll those 3d6 at me! Oh my god! That's 2 6s and a 1. Bloody hell.
I have not passed my test.
Would you like to describe the major evil that happens within the world?
Oh, no. Major evil that happens within the world. The guy who... Oh, that's not a major evil, is it really? That's just a minor
Describe what it
evil.
is.
I was just going to say, the guy who enjoys the Macarena loses both his arms.
Fine. I like that. I'd say... How would we do this? Alright, you're on your way. It's not your driving.
I feel like a bad person.
The horse is fucking frightened of you, so it's just bolting. But you manage to hold on to the horse somehow. As you pass the thing, you see... I think it's more through panic, I'd say. You see on the side of the road, like someone trying to hitch a lift into town, but they're doing sort of weird hand gestures.
Oh no.
And you're like, oh no, that's Paul. What do I do? And the horse sort of rides past, and he locks eyes with you. And I think... just through pure fright, has seen this horrific demon turtle on fire on a horse, right pulsing past him. He just goes, ah! Throws his arm up in the air, and both arms just come off.
I didn't just full on, just come off.
Yeah, he doesn't seem very well made together, this guy. But yeah,
God.
He is now armless. So.
Oh! Alright, well, I'm in town, so that's fine.
You made it in town! You hear some shrieks from further back in town, but
everyone's fine.
Yeah, so you're back in town. Yeah, there's still markets coming to a slow close. There's still people milling about. The Greasy Duck's still open. The town hall's still there. The 2 bookshops.
Can I see Sylvester anywhere?
Sylvester, you can't see him around the marketplace or anything like that. But you know his major haunt is at the town hall.
True. I don't care that much. I'm going to go to the bookstore and try and find another book that is about demons, and then find the page that's about myself and give myself really good reviews.
Excellent. 3d6 for me then. That's a 3 and a 6. I say when you get to the bookshop, it is closed. They've just finished up shop, so you don't manage to get into it. What small evil do you want to happen?
Just set it on fire.
You say, fuck this. And slowly it starts smouldering away. You probably hear the bookstore owner go, oh no! First my child's teddy, then my house, now my bookshop!
Oh man, they're having a bad day.
They don't seem to realise a common denominator between all these things as you, but it's fine.
That's fine. Are there any potion stores?
There's a couple of there's stalls that are selling potions.
Do any of them have love potions?
You come across one stall which is purports to be selling love potions and find your one true love, only 99.99 gold pieces.
Using my lustful intuition, can I tell if any of them work?
Make me a 3d6 plus 3.
I'm gonna use my special magic.
Oh yeah, the Withering Hex.
I remembered.
Alright, so before you roll, describe what you're using that for.
Oh wait, what does Withering Hex do? I thought I just...
No, we can describe it.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. It's more like you're using your magic.
No, I'm just calling up into that higher lusty powers so that I would know if this potion makes people want to bone or not.
Okay, well you wouldn't be using your Withering Hex for that though, would you?
Wouldn't I? What if I really want to know?
So you're saying, please give me this information or I will Withering Hex you?
Yes.
Fine. That's what I wanted to get, to make sure we're on the same page.
Oh, yeah, but to the higher powers, not to the woman on the stall.
Okay. The higher powers being what?
I don't know, I'm a lust familiar. There must be some sort of lust.
Okay, like some sort of big...
I'll ask the devil.
You'll ask
He'll
the
know.
devil. Alright, you get your smartphone out.
It's a flip phone in my mind.
Okay, it's just a flip phone. You go down to the devil, and then what do you... Wait, before you even roll, I want to know what you text the devil, your overlord and master, that makes him reply to you telling you the information for fear of being hexed by a small demonic elemental turtle. Please tell me. please, no, enlighten us.
Obviously, I started with Yo Beezy, because that's what friends call each other. And just remember that thing you did that one time. I'll tell everyone, unless you tell me if this love potion works.
Fine. We'll go with it. Alright, so roll 4d6. Remove the lowest number.
Okay.
You get 10 back. Okay. You flip open Devil Messenger.
Okay.
Scroll down to Elzebub. You type this out. You don't see anything for a while, and then you get the 3 dots. And then you get new phone, who dis?
I'll just send a fire emoji and a turtle emoji and just send it.
And you get back, Todd!
Hey!
And then you get devil face. And then it's ghost. Oh, apologies, mistyped. And he's like, fam, send me image of said potion and I'll give you a lowdown on it.
Excellent. I send him a picture and then a selfie of me with them.
The woman, it's like moving. He goes, fam, can't tell from here because it's a flip phone. It's got like crap.
This is really crappy.
He goes, but you looking great, fam. Eee. Like okay symbols.
100% fire.
Legit. What you up to? Why are you in Greendale?
Oh my god, is the devil one of the people that I can summon?
I'm telling you now, no.
Okay. Only if I roll the 6s. You know, I'm just going to steal it anyway.
Steal it anyway?
Yeah.
Cool. You put your phone away. Make a 3d6 for me, please.
Did I use my Withering Hex?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
But I mean, you can use it as many times as you want.
I'm going to use it again.
On the stall owner?
Yeah, I'm just going to try and keep eye contact the entire time while just shoveling them into a bag.
Right.
And tell her I'm confiscating them because they're fake.
And if she tries to stop you, are you going to try and hex her or something?
I guess so.
That's why I'm asking you. That's why you're using the extra d6. That's what I was asking.
Yes.
Okay.
If she tries to stop me, she'll get hexed by lustful law enforcement.
Excellent. And you take away the lowest one. So that's take that one away. So that is a 7 and a 6. I think you're fairly good at frightening this woman, but it's the eye contact, I think. Because you're like that, and you're just scooping everything into this. Like, you don't have a bag with you.
It's in my shelf, just behind my arm.
You know, and she just sort of stares at you, and you're just like, 2 things to your eyes, 2 things to her eyes. Back.
Flipper.
And you start making your way back, and she goes, police! I am
police!
I'm being robbed by a small fiery turtle!
Start walking faster.
I need you to. What's the small evil that happens in the world as a result?
She gets set on fire.
As you're waddling away, you say, "Police, burn!" She just burns instantly. Oh my god, another one. That's the second one today.
That's what you get.
Alright, but you now have 8 love potions with love in a commas.
Possible love potions.
Yeah. But you got 8
Okay, is there a punch bowl for the Harvest Festival?
There is, yeah. They're just setting up the food buffet thing happening, and there is like a huge punch bowl that's
excellent. I'm spiking it with love potion.
Fucking brilliant. Please for me. 3d6, and I'll say because you're being corruptive.
I forgot I get to add 3 to stuff.
To be fair, it's kind of weird because that's your one big stat. I mean, you can still deceive and destruct people. Maybe I should get you to add more destructive stuff, but it wouldn't make sense. But yeah,
I'm already setting fire to everything. How bad could it go? Hey!
Oh my god!
14.
14. I mean, are you just going to use all the love potions?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just go... No one stops you. They assume you're part of the catering crew, and you're just filling up. So
Put on a chef's hat.
If anything, you get a whiff of the love potion, and it just smells like vodka. You're just filling up...
work, I guess.
And you're filling up, like, I'd say this punch bowl is now about 80-20 vodka fruit punch. So you're like... Done. You know,
Excellent.
off your hands. So you have successfully spiked the Harvest Festival punch bowl. What else would you like to do in the town? It's still about mid-afternoon. I'd say you probably have time for one more thing if you want to get back home or if you want to wait here.
I'm probably gonna wait here. Can I find the band's music?
The sheet music? Yeah, so you can see that they're setting up just now. There's 2 sort of lanky-looking lads, bit of spot on their faces and stuff. And they're like, "Have you seen?"
God, did they look that way in the profile photos?
No, you look at them. They're heavily filtered, and there's clearly like one of them's got really long hair over one eye, the other one's got it over the other eye.
Gross.
They're like, "Oh God, have you seen David? No, he was supposed to be here half an hour. He's hitching a lift into town. God, I swear to God, that boy." Macarena all the females. We've got to tell Ma we don't want him in the band anymore. You know, and they're having their own sort of Emmerdale midlife crisis going on. But they're distracted. They're just like sort of talking to themselves. But their instruments are there, and the sheet music's there. It's all set up, and you can tell there's no like electronic equipment or anything like that. It's all very
medieval.
Yeah, even though they have smartphones and flip phones.
Yeah, I'm going to try and join the band. I changed my mind. I'm joining the band.
Holy shit! Okay. Describe how that's going. What are you going to do?
I'm assuming I have control over my fire. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to make it cover one of my eyes.
Excellent.
In the best fiery emo fringe possible. And then I'm going to approach... Oh shit, I need an instrument. Right. I'm going to approach the band, be like, "Hey, so I heard you guys need a new member, and I'm the best there is." And I'm just going to leave it at that.
Wow, roll me 3d6 then. Holy shit! That's a 13. Total, fucking hell. Alright, so the boys look round at you and they go, "Whoa! Sick fiery fringe, bro! Whoa! Oh, dude, we were just saying we were looking for a new band. What do you play, little toad?"
Alright, first of all, I'm offended at Toad, but I play the... washboard.
Washboard? Sick! Those are so hipster, dude! Our little bro, he ain't here no more, so you can totally join us.
What's happened to the Emmerdale accent?
You surmise that when they talk to someone or talk to, they put on some sort of weird attitude.
Excellent. I'm going to flip my fire hair.
It falls back straight over the eyes. They're like, "Cool, do you have your own instrument? Do you need music? We got loads of tunes here."
I'm going to take the music and I don't know what you call it when you play a washboard, but seeing as the turtle in Little Mermaid can play their belly as a washboard, I assume I can do the same. So I get a strum, I suppose.
Yeah.
And take the sheet music with my flipper.
Alright, roll me a 3d6 for me, please.
It's going to be a lot of... I've not stuck to my...
Okay, 5. So, you sort of do it, and it just all makes the same note, like, dun-dun. Whoa, I hope you could do more than that, babe. We got, proper, washboard.
Your last guy can only do the Macarena.
Hey, but he kept rhythm. Like, he got them all dancing, got him on the washboards. I don't know. I mean, tell you what, we can try you out for tonight, but, like, you've got to really up your game, little bro.
Done.
You joined the McGann band. Okay, you gotta be here by 7, because then we're gonna start playing If You Need the Sheet Music here, and you get it, and there's a load of, like, slow love songs, completely inappropriate for washboards.
Damn it.
You'll be great though, dude! 2 thumbs up. And they're like, right, we gotta go back to... gotta go back. Mom will be worried sick, you know. Gotta go find out where David is, and, you know, and they toddle off. What are you laughing at me for?
I just love it. Love it.
You have secured your place on the McGann band.
Score.
You've spiked the punch ball. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
What else is there to do, really?
You can see that the stall owners and holders are putting away their wares for the day. You see John is putting away stuff. He picks up a bracelet and he sort of puts it in his pocket and he surmises that's probably going to be a gift. And he starts packing away and he puts it into his cart and then he starts sort of cleaning himself, like quickly, like sort of. He's not going home to get changed or anything like that. He's smarting himself up. But he's not noticed you. I think you're sort of by the bandstand, like, with your washboard. And you see, like, Sylvester coming out of the townhouse, so the town hall, locks up and he sort of smooths down his hair, checks what you assume is his tablet. The expression is basically sad emoji.
Oh, no.
And he just click, 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 sends off, and he straightens himself off, go. You flip over in your phone and he goes, I still hope you'll save one dance for me. I'll be looking for you on the dance floor. You can't get away from me, you naughty minx.
Oh, shit. Oh, God, what a mistake. It's fine, John will knock him out. It'll be fine. It's not 6 yet.
It's slowly getting there. Like, you think, like, there won't be enough time to get home and come back. I think you probably would have left instructions with Mildred, like, you're going on ahead to set the scene and everything. She's going to arrive, like, there's basically going to be, like, because they've always, like, don't drink and ride your horse home campaign, it's probably going to be a designated horse and cart, so she'll get picked up by that.
Oh, excellent. Okay.
With all the other ladies and gentlemen coming from the farmhouses.
I'll go make sure that John looks nice and fancy then, I guess.
So how are you doing that then?
I'm just going to sidle up to John and ask him if he's ready for his date.
Alright. He sort of turns to us, oh, why, hello, yes, you're Mildred's friend, aren't you?
Yep.
Yes, well, I must say I was very unexpected to get her Cinder request to come through, especially as I've only recently got a new tablet. And I only use it to write our notes on and stuff. But I accepted it because she's a lovely girl, and I think she, you know, people don't think much of her, and I think very much of her. So I'm looking forward to this. I don't suppose you've got any advice on to do this date?
Just get her to dance.
Dance? Oh, she's a great dancer.
Well, I wouldn't say great dancer, but she likes it.
She likes, okay.
Watch the lanterns. She was big on that.
Big on the lanterns? Okay, yeah, well, that is the significant event, yes.
And watch out for Sylvester, because he's out for your woman.
Sylvester, the town clerk?
Yep, I'm afraid so. She's been rebuffing him for years, but will he listen?
Wow. I knew he was a bit of a creep. Some of the girls had said so, to keep well away from him. Oh, poor Mildred. She's always too sweet and not letting me. Well, I thank you for telling me. If I see him lay a finger on her, there'll be words spoken.
Good. Very proud of you, John.
Thank you, small, flamey turtle.
You know what? Because it's you, I'll accept that.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go back to the band.
He sort of looks at you confused as you wander away, but again, as you're a friend of Mildred, it's fine, like, no questions asked. Is there nothing else you'd like to do?
I was going to rile up the band, but that's about it, really.
Rile up, what, like warm up or just...
No, just tell them that Sylvester's a bit of a creep.
Excellent. Well, yeah, you can do this. So
I'm all in for a fight by the end of this night.
So they come back, you see that they've changed, the two brothers have changed, so they've got, like, those really foppish shirts on.
Oh,
with, like,
God.
Horrible, like, frilly, sort of horrible collar thing at the front. And their hair, again, whilst it's neatly sort of plastered with some sort of cream or gel, it's over one eye and the other brother's over the other eye.
Yes.
Spots a little bit more pronounced. Again, even though it's really, really hot, they're wearing some really old velvet jackets. So they look smart, but it's way over the top for it. Oh, little bro, are you tuning up with us? And the drums, like, the lute, and then, I guess, the washboards clank.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, I'm not going to lie to you. But it's not a washboard, really, it's just my turtle-y stomach.
Oh, it's your actual turtle. So yeah, you just maybe... I like the idea that if you play it in the right place, like the fire starts coming out of your shoulders, or like it comes.
That'd be amazing.
You do your own special effects. So they're just sort of warming up and tuning up and stuff. And I guess, do you want to talk to them about Sylvester then?
I don't know. I've lost my motivation. No, I'm going to leave it. I'm just going to be like... I'm just going to tell them individually that I heard that some lady was looking for them tonight, and I'm going to check that they've both got eyes under their hair, because I don't trust it.
I won't make you roll for that. Both of them are like, oh, get off me, and usually like, yeah, they both clearly have two eyes. One of the brothers, I'd say, Chris, is a little bit cross-eyed. If you had to guess, Patrick is the middle child, and is more of a charmer because obviously he plays the lute. So
obviously.
But you give them that message that, oh yeah, you know, and both of them independently, but say similar things. They say, oh yes, well, that must be Mildred. She's such a sweetheart, but I hear she's not getting any. So, well, I suppose, you know, first big venture and all that.
Getting any what?
You know,
Patrick and or Chris. What are you saying?
You know, she's getting on the shelf a bit, and like no one in this town wants to date her, and like, you know, we're growing lads, and we, you know.
You're both gross. Gross. I'm just gonna storm off.
Wow, that little bro. Clearly not a lad.
Oh no.
What you do gain out of the conversation is that you don't think the other brother suspects that they've been talking to Mildred.
Score.
If that's everything, so you sort of wait by. I guess like you might magic yourself up like a small bow tie, just to match in with the horrible velvetness. You're not going to go that far. People start to arrive. There's like little bits of candlelight. You do sense there's a little bit of magic as well in some of the in the lanterns. Yeah, but again, you suspect that it's clearly maybe something on the council's part. Like the council's bought special effects in, especially for this occasion. About half an hour later or something, you see the designated cart and horse come in. People start getting off, all these beautiful ladies and gentlemen, you know, with their finest on, and you see Mildred. To be said, she's done a good job. Like, she's, you know, made an effort with her hair, new short bob hair, smoky eyes. She's managed to make it into something. Not as dressed up as the other. Like, the blue dress is nice, but again, like I said, it's like a summer dress. It's not like a formal one.
Oh, well, John hasn't been home, so I'm not worried.
She sees you on stage, and she sort of...
Can I give her 2 flippers up?
She sort of goes, oh my gosh, wow, you've gone up so far in the world, you've got your own band. And she rushes over. I said I'd meet John at the clock tower. Do I look alright? She does like a quick spin.
Aww.
And like little flowers appear over like her with the wand and stuff.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
You look great. 2 flippers up.
2 flippers up. She does like 2 things, and she sort of grabs you. Thank you so much for all your help. You've done such a marvellous job.
You're welcome. But if that doesn't go too good, I know 2 other guys that want you, so go get him, Tiger.
Oh, rawr. She sort of does, hideous thing, and so she turns away and sort of slowly walks up. You notice like some heads turn, like people, but they're sort of like, oh, Mildred, you know, and they all sort of She doesn't notice, she's a bit oblivious to this, but she's clearly happy that she's got a date for the Harvest Festival. Yep, so people start making their way, they start sitting down at tables, you start tuning up with the band. What do you want to do? Like, it's just about to go 7, so do you want...
So I've got to be here.
Well, you can be here. You can go like to the clock tower to see if
Yeah, I'm gonna do it as quick as my little flippers can take me. Gonna go check, and then gotta rush back for my musical debut. Obviously. All right, need you to roll me 3d6 for me. All right, that's an 8 total. Yeah, so you managed to be like, lads, I'll be back. And just as the Lord Mayor, a huge sort of portly woman comes and sort of stands up on stage, and you realise next to her actually is the half-elven woman who's also with her as well. And you're like, I need to go, but like keep going. I'll be back. Oh, bro, don't worry, we'll hold the fort. You know, and this big speech starts happening at the Lord Mayor. You manage to scuttle away unnoticed and not making a big fuss. And you make it to the clock tower, and you see Mildred sort of like, she's clearly been there like 10 minutes. She's one of those early people. She sort of waits there, and you see sort of John sort of around the corner. He's got a little bunch of flowers and everything. Makes his way over. Her eyes light up seeing him, and the clock starts bong bong. And he's like, "Oh, these are for you." And it's a little. She's clearly overwhelmed by this whole experience. Shall we go sit down and eat? Yes, totally. And they just slowly start making their way there. Is there anything you'd like to do to enhance this scene at all, Laura? Enhance the scene? Just sending fireworks out of my back.
Fire!
Yes.
You gonna do that?
Yeah.
3d6. That's a 7. No, yeah,
Yeah.
7 total. It's not like an amazing display. It's not like Moulin Rouge with the moon singing or anything like that. But it's quite a spectacle. Maybe you do a rollover and there's like some Catherine wheels or whatever. There's some small children that go, ooh, ah, like from the corner. But they don't notice you, the Mildred and John. The mayor's speech is still going and it's like, I'd like to thank the council for putting on such a marvellous harvest festival. This is going into its 27th year, blah 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 blah. But you do notice that there are people like waiters going round with glasses full of the punch that you've been making, and they're slowly like divvying them out. And there's about 50 people here, and you see that John and Mildred have sat near the front. Like there's a special table sort of there, like John had reserved for it, and he gets a seat out. She sits down. Still, she's gone like bright red at this point. She's just overwhelmed, and you see like there's the old little like flower that just appears over her head and disappears and all that sort of thing.
Adorable.
What would you like to do?
I'm going to... Speech is taking too long. I'm going to set fire to the mayor.
You're just going to set fire to the mayor?
Yeah. Elected multiple times and no one's voted. I don't trust it.
Can I suggest then, instead of setting fire to them, about a withering hex instead?
Oh, yeah.
So
I will withering hex the mayor.
Alright, so that's 4d6 and take away the lowest one. Alright, so you got a 6. Oh wait, we get rid of the lowest one, so that's not one of the ones. So you get a 4 in total. What's the bad thing that happens?
Oh, I set fire to the mayor.
You set fire to the mayor instead. It's basically that scene from like Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. But
who's withering away?
She starts to wither away, but you go, whoops. It's like turning the dial to 11, and she just goes, and then sets on fire. Like,
whoops.
And you just completely outright killed the mayor. But I will say, because the way she's talking about the council and how much effort they're like, ooh, special effects, and they all clap.
Let's hit it, boys. Start playing the washboard.
Play it 3d6, please. You jump on stage. 6. I think they're just not ready, so you just go bum 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 bum. Silence. Just a bit stunned by it, but it doesn't cover the fact that the mayor is on fire and slowly melting. If actually, what I will say is that the half-elven lady turns around and you do recognise her to be the one that you set on fire, and she's like, you! And she starts pointing at you. What do you do?
I take that as the start, the start of Soldier Boy, you know, he's like, you, dun, dun, and then try and start the band again.
Excellent, 3d6. That's another 6 and a 6 on top of that. I'd say you do like an acoustic a cappella. Yeah, the band are completely like, whoa, that Lord Mayor, she dead. Yeah, what's the evil that comes into the world?
Oh god, the elf lady gets set on fire.
She gets set on fire.
Yeah.
So yeah, again, just sort of smoking things start happening around her shoulders, and she's like, "Not again!" So she sets on fire. The audience again, they're like, "Wow, they've really put a lot of money into this play. Is this a play? Is this a play?" Yeah, and they like clap along politely, less so than before. They're not entirely sure what's happening.
I'm just gonna side off, I think. Bands, they're too amateur for me.
Excellent.
There's only so many acoustic versions I can do.
I'd say if you side off, do 3d6 again for me. Alright, that's a 9. If anything, you sort of go, ooh, not here, wave your arms, disappear. But you just like appear around the back. Interesting enough, at this time, some of the people at the back are like, cheers, Harvest Festival time!
Yay!
And they start drinking. And what you notice is as soon as they start drinking, they go, oh, God, I fucking love you! And they start talking to the people next to them.
Excellent.
And then you can see like at least a good third of the crowd is now drinking and being merry and clearly absolutely in awe of the person that they've come with. Or at least maybe some people catch the eye of someone else on another table and I fucking love you! Feel like it's not true love, it's definitely like a drunken love. The only people that don't seem to react at all is sort of Mildred and John. They're sort of chatting a little. Oh. I think Mildred's sort of like, ah, like that sort of really high-pitched laugh. Looking at her, she looks quite scared of the fact that she can tell those two people are actually dead on stage and that you have disappeared and maybe she's in a little bit too deep and she wasn't. Maybe you weren't the right demon that she should have summoned. And it's like all these things are overwhelming, but she's in the middle of it now and can't do anything.
Can I come up like behind John's shoulder and just give her 2 flippers?
Yeah, you do that and she's sort of like, ah. And John's sort of like, yes, the bracelet business is really going great, and doing thumb rings. Like, she's completely oblivious to talking to her about his stuff, so therefore it's not interested in what's happening around him. So it keeps going throughout the night. Interesting enough, Mildred doesn't drink. You get the sense that she's not a big fan of drinking. John doesn't drink either. He's too busy to sort of talking to her about his things. And I think you noticed that, like, at first she was really excited to see John. She's getting really sort of like, oh, God. He's not asking any questions about her. It's not going the way she thought it would.
I guess I'll come up behind John and then give a questioning look and 2 flippers down.
Meanwhile, though, the band's been playing, and they're sort of like, they're looking round for you, but they're doing okay. Like, if anything, the drunken love potion stuff doing a really good effect for the crowd. Some of them are trying to dance, and most of them can't. They're sort of like dragging themselves along the floor. Some of them are just catatonic. You do spot, out of the corner of your eye, a Sylvester who looks completely rat-arsed. He's got several glasses in his hand, and he's making his way over to your table.
Oh, jeez. I'm just going to let that play out, I think.
You're just going to stand to one side?
I'm going to get on stage and continue with the band.
I won't make you roll for that yet.
See what happens.
So you sort of get out and they're like, oh, bro, thank God you're here. There's something shit's going to go down, look. And there's sort of pointing as drumming and looting. Sylvester sort of comes over and sort of bows down. And as he bows down, like, that horrible, like, 2-piece he had on his head flaps up.
Ugh.
And he goes, Mildred, my darling, I have received your message loud and clear. Wink. Would you care for this dance? And John says, I think Mildred is fine. Sir! And you can tell that a little argument starts ensuing as a result.
I'm going to start gesturing to Mildred and just pointing to each of them in turn and asking her which one she wants.
She sees you doing that and she's also like, ah! Like, she's completely frozen by it. Like, she's no idea what's going on.
I'm just going to leave it.
John is, look, I want you to leave. I need you to leave. Mate, I just asked her for a dance. There's no law against it. And you see John take a drink. Looks straight at me and she goes, you have such beautiful eyes, Sylvester. I'm sorry. He said, yes, I've never really noticed before. And the lines on your forehead, they're so intricate and detailed. And like, you see John just like, it's enamoured. And Mildred's like, what the fuck? Do you still not want to intervene, or do you want to...
I guess I'll go over and try and turn John around.
3d6. Oh no!
6. And a 6.
6 total. You try and get off the stage, but there's now so many drunk people, just lying about the floor. It's now like, I would say it's now difficult terrain to get to John and Mildred and Sylvester. What evil thing happens as you're trying to get through?
Someone almost stands on me and gets their foot all burnt. How dare they?
David has finally made it to the festival.
Oh.
Completely armless, and he's sort of like, brothers, I am here. Like, he can't wave to them and show that he sort of bobs up and down. And as he does so, he accidentally sort of maybe stands on your foot or something like that, and you just go, ah! And like 3rd-degree burns all the way up his. Sorry. You manage to make your way over, and as you do so, you can see like Sylvester is just like trying to still argue with him that he still needs to dance with Mildred, and John's like, yes, but maybe we could dance first. You try and get to John's head and like pull him around, but his eyes are still looking at Sylvester. He's no longer looking at Mildred at all. Mildred's just like, I think it's best if I just go home. Like,
No. Maybe give Sylvester a go. No.
Are you sure? Like,
it's up to you.
I asked you to come and make a date for the Harvest Festival. Like, you're the expert in this.
How about one of the two in the band?
She looks up and both of them are like doing their very sort of best, like winking and sort of like whilst they're playing. And she's like, oh, they're a bit young, aren't they?
True. So you prefer the elder gentlemen such as Sylvester?
I don't know. And then you see David McGann, the armless and now one burnt leg, sort of hopping around as well, like trying to get on stage. He's trying to get on stage. He sort of no hands, he sort of slides forward on his belly and then tries to push up.
I'll just give him a hand.
Give him a hand. 3d6. Okay, that's a 9 total. Yes, you managed to. I push him on and he's like, okay everyone, who's here for the Macarena? And he starts doing it. All you see is like bobbing of like armless shoulders. Hey, Macarena.
He's rocking it.
all the drunk people are fucking loving it. They're proper, like, doing it with the other moves and stuff like that. And, like, they know the moves. He's done it so many fucking times at every Harvest Festival. It's, like, a highlight for them.
Excellent.
You get the impression that David is really well liked in, like, this sort of end, and, like, you know, brothers are there, but, like, he's the entertainment, basically.
Oh, I shouldn't have messed him up. Damn. Okay.
Sylvester's like, okay, Mildred, I think it's now time. Whatever John's playing, I'm not okay with it, but I would like you. And he grabs her hand and pulls her up into the dance floor.
I'm going to assess what Mildred feels like by the look on her face.
She looks like a rabbit caught in headlights. She's just frozen.
I'm going to slap his hand away.
3d6 for me, please. It's an 8 and a 6. So yeah, you manage to slap his hand away, no problem. What's the evil thing that happens?
The stage starts to collapse.
As you see Sylvester, the two brothers, the two McGann, all three brothers go, "Hey, that's my girl!" And they're like, "My girl? Your girl?" You know, and then as they do that, because they all stood up at the same time and it's all sort of, it just sort of falls on its foundations, like, starts crashing to the ground. And there's drunken screams, there's crying, and the music stops as well. Sylvester's still holding on to Mildred.
Oh, damn it, I thought I slapped his hand away.
You are right. Yeah, you slap his hand away. He turns to you and goes, "Well, I don't think that's necessary, and I need you to roll me 3d6 for me, please."
Consent isn't necessary. How dare you?
6. So he hits you.
Hey!
And you get clocked on the other end. And as a result of that, you know you are severely injured now, because you've not really recovered from the previous hit.
Yeah. Shit.
So you are, like, on your last legs. I don't care for little demonic creatures such as yourself. Why, I tried to summon one of you this morning to get me a date for the Harvest Festival, and all I get was fucking rabbits.
I was trying to set fire to him.
3d6 for me, please. Or
Can I Withering Hex him?
I was going to say Withering Hex instead.
Hit me. Oh, shit.
Oh my god, that's 2 6s.
Oh, shit.
And you take the lowest one, so...
I set him on fire.
You said it...
That's my massive thing.
Yeah, 3 and 3. You try, but you are so angry with this person, you're like, you know what? Fuck you, my friend. Boils up in a huge fireball. And you see John go, "No, Sylvester, my love!"
God damn it, John.
Finally.
I'm going to assess how Mildred is and I hope she takes in how battered I am.
So it's like a floor of drunk, love potioned up people, and then she's in the sort of centre, and now a pile of ash where Sylvester was. She looks shaken. Like, you come over and you're like, "Oh, you're okay." You know, I don't know, maybe you apologise, or you just say, you know, "Thank you. I really appreciate that. I just generally don't know what to do when I'm confronted by someone. I usually go along with it, but he really made me feel uncomfortable. I really appreciate it, Big Todd."
Big Todd, champion.
You know, maybe we should just go home. Maybe.
I think you're right. Me and Mildred are going to go home.
Go home. Okay.
I need some rest.
You get the designated cart and horse home. John is sort of like weeping into the ashes that were Sylvester. You're clearly not made of strong material.
God damn it, John.
You slowly make it back, and as you do so, you look back over the town. There's like the odd flame stuff comes up, screams from drunk people, but it's like a rowdy mob now. You think they'll all forget about it tomorrow.
That'll be fine.
It's like the Harvest Festival that went wrong, basically. So you get home.
Oh wait, on our way can we steal some lanterns?
Yeah, roll me 3d6 for me, please. Okay, so that's 6 total and a 6. You burn more lanterns than...
I'm not entirely sure how they work.
But you got one, I'd say. But it's funny, because as you leave the town, you look back, and not only is there screams and stuff, like, you see odd lanterns go up, but they're, like, burning up. They're not... But you have one left.
Awesome.
And so you make it back to the farmhouse, and...
I'm going to give Mildred the lantern.
Her eyes, well up, and then I'm guessing you do it together, and it goes off to square. I need you to roll me one last 3d6 for me, please.
Motherfucker!
It's a 13. It's almost like the end of Tangled, where all the lanterns
True
go
love
off.
is the friends you made along the way.
That's what you say out loud. And it's just like, "Thank you so much. It's been the best night of my..." And you disappear. Your mission complete. And that's the end.
Hey!
Oh, Anna! And so we bring the story to a, I guess, happy ending? One thing is for sure, though. Big Todd's Yelp page is going to have some interesting reviews on it. Roll credits. The What Am I Rolling podcast was created, recorded, and edited by me, Fiona Howat. This episode's player was Anna Barton. This episode's RPG was Little Helpers by Grant Howitt. You can find out more about Grant's upcoming projects on Patreon. That's www.patreon.com/GSHowitt. The theme music was 8-Bit March by Twin Musicon of twinmusicon.org, licensed under a Creative Commons 4.0 license. If you want to find out more about the podcast, check out the website. That's www.wairpodcast.com. Fancy getting in touch? Email the podcast at whatamirollingpodcast@gmail.com. Finally, follow the podcast on Twitter and Instagram at WAIR_podcast for the latest news on upcoming episodes. Remember, adventurers need not apply.